Was ist das?
Hey there. Well, here to tuck in to a self-titled album here from Savaging Spires on a Critical Heights Records. Just going to whack this on. It's rather a beautiful package for a what first looks like a standard CD. Turns out to be a lot more intricate and beautiful than at first thought. Just going to hit the little play button, make sure it's rolling. I can just make sure I've got the volume right. So, as you're probably twigging, hints maybe of acid folk, if brown acid folk might be a better description. Not instrumental, it is vocal. Though not dominatingly so. Some of the tracks are vocal, some aren't. I keep waiting for him to start, but he doesn't. So let's take a look at this rather beautiful artwork. So there's your front cover. Kind of give you the scene, the kind of a strange woodland scene, which seems apt for the album and for the day and location I'm in. So early October. Beautifully attention to detail here. It folds out there like a classic gatefold album. There's a little insert in here telling phrases. So you see, strongly vocal album. Stuff that gets stuck in your head, haunting beautiful melodies, but amazingly recorded and wonderfully off kilter. I mean, I'm possibly slightly too crazed to perforate rock's mainstream, but then I would have thought that about Panda Bear and Animal Collective, and look what happened there. You could well imagine that happening here. We'll skip through a bit here, play some of the other tracks. One thing when you're here holding the booklets and whatnot is it's hard to grasp properly what the track list is. You know, there's no there's a load of titles here, but there's no clear numbers. You don't know if you're looking at snatches of lyrics, because they are beautifully chosen titles. That put all together like that could well be lyrics. Great production job on this. Subtle, lush, dense, multi-layered, never overblown. This sort of thing, it'd be so hard to overdo it, to try too hard, overlayer it and muddy it up. Yet for all the layers and elements there, you can still hear them all minutely and clearly. It's also a goodly length album as well. You sit down this one, I mean, it's definitely well over the hour mark. I'll just double check. Let's say, oh alas, this is one of those stupid CD players that doesn't tell you how long a CD is. So skip that half-witted thought of mine. Fantastic grasp of melodies as well, but always off kilter, beautifully off kilter. I mean, what was it? I was mentioning the brown acid before. Take that to the Wicker Man soundtrack. I take it through, I mentioned before, you know, Panda Bear as well, his most skewed pop moments, because these guys have the keys to melody and hooks, but first for experimentation, their heart is in this. This is them. This is deranged rural wonderland of music. Just keep nudging forward to give you a full feel of this. Quite remarkable album. also came quite out of the blue. The record label just sent me an email and said they would really like me to listen to this album, would I? I emailed back saying, well, yeah, of course, I'd love to. And it's sat here on my desk for a while now. I keep playing it and loving it, and just trying to think how to find the right words. And the solution presented itself. Don't. How could you describe a song like that? There's no words for that, other than the one sung. This music will stick in your mind. It will haunt you on the edge of sleep. Maybe it'll even populate your dreams and change the way they look. It really is that kind of staggeringly good an album. What will become of it? It's hard to tell in this strange, ever-changing musical world we live in. I think it deserves to be heard by a really, really wide audience. I think there's so many people out there who need to hear this record, who will hear it, take it into their hearts. I think it's going to be sticking with me a long, long time. And as I sit here among the autumn leaves, yet t-shirt weather, in this wooded valley, it just feels like the soundtrack of here and now, as alive as the woods around me.